Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Ghost Talk back in the house. And today we're going to talk about ear protection at the range. During my journey, obviously, when I make trips to the range, one of the things that you have to wear before you even enter the range is wear eye protection and ear protection. So when I first started going, I used to rent the little standard little headphones that they would give us about $1.50, $2 every time we rent those. And then after about the fifth or sixth trip, I was like, I guess I'm going to keep coming here a lot, so I probably should look into something else. So then I remember in our class, our instructor gave us a set of headsets that you could actually listen to, very similar to what you have here. These are the Saber equipped headsets. They have a button here that you turn on. I believe they are AAA battery. I've never had to change them yet, so I probably should figure out where that is on here because I'm pretty sure it's about time to change these. But one thing I noticed myself when I was at the range is that these work well to really knock out any noise. And if I cut them on, I can hear the ambient sounds around me. But when I fired my pistol, you guys see me wear these all the time in my videos when I'm at the range. These take out that pistol sound. The biggest issue I had with these was that they kind of press my head. And a lot of times, especially if you spend, like one time I was at the range for almost 2.5, 3 hours. In doing that, it really presses against your ears a lot. The other thing that I noticed as I was shopping for something, that if I wore these, because of the way I have to hold the firearm, that this is going to be pressing up against the barrel of that firearm. And so I was like, how cool would it be to get a firearm ear protection that looks like these? These are my Beat Pros. I also said, or they could even look like, I'm going to put these up. These, and these are my Galaxy Buds. But they both just kind of go in the ear. And yes, they do have noise cancellation, but these aren't ear protection for the range. So sometimes if I was by myself before I started doing YouTube, I would put one of these sets on, and then I would put my headphones over them. And as you can see, the problem with that is that it pushes that into the ear really tight. And then for a long wear, like I would wear them for, it would end up hurting over time. If I had both of them in, it'd be almost unbearable. Yes, I would get to listen to music or watch a YouTube video while I was at the range, or listen to a YouTube video while I was at the range, or a podcast, but not necessarily practical. So then obviously I got into recording, and I was like, well, I don't really necessarily need to listen. I should be really more focused on what I'm doing at the range. But I said then it still would be nice to have a set that I can wear that looked a lot more like my Galaxy Buds. So that's where we're at today. We are here today to talk about these, the Gloryfire electric earbuds Bluetooth version. They also make a non-Bluetooth version. But the biggest thing is that they have noise reduction rating of 26 decibels. So they are supposed to mitigate the sound just like these do when they're on. But they go inside the ear. So we're going to unbox these and take a quick look at them. So give me just a second. Let me find my trusty dusty unboxing. Yeah, this is an unboxing knife. It's an unboxing knife. All right, so now that we have these unboxed, let's take these out of the box and let's take a look at them. The question is going to be, the biggest issue I've heard about any of these type of headphones is that they don't do a very great job at indoor ranges. And that is here in Indianapolis, where I live at. That's pretty much what they offer is indoor ranges. But here's multi-scene switching, clear voice tracking, fast reaction core. Noise reduction rating of 26 decibels when used as directed. They come obviously the headset itself, a portable charging case, a retention cord, Type-C data cable for charging purposes, a small pair of ear covers and phone tips, and a large ear cover and phone tips, and a user manual. So probably not gonna put these on today. Let's just unbox this though. So there's your user manual. So take a look at that here in a minute. Then you get this nice, very familiar for those of us who have Beats or Galaxy Buds or AirPods or whatever you might use. My daughter uses some JBL sometimes. Very familiar looking type style case there. You have a button that you push here on the front to open it. So that's really solid. And then you get obviously your two buds. Now these come with the medium set already attached. And I liked these because they had this wing on it. As you can see right there, there's this little blue tape. We're going to end up taking that off here at some point. That's to protect the charging cable until you're actually ready to use them. But they go back in this box like that. I believe also, no, there's the port for the C cable to go into. I don't remember if this has an indicator on it or not. So we'll probably take a look at that later and see if it does have an indicator. Then there should be a box with another. Yeah, here it goes. The box with the rest of the other goodies in it. So we'll have. Let's see how I get this open here without just tearing the box. There we go. This is the cord. I'm not really ready to take all this out of the packaging yet. These are your different size, your small and large phone pads. There's your C cord for charging. And this is, I did hear about these. I am going to open these. These are like covers that you can replace on the, that you can place actually on the headset itself. So let's see if I can pull the headset back out and I'll show you. So they come with a pair on. So they come with a pair on, and then you can replace these. They send you some replacement ones to actually put on. And this just helps protect the headset, but also it is for sizing purposes. So I believe, like right now, this says R. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It says RM right there. That is for right ear medium 1. If I end up switching this out to the right ear large, I would not only take this off, but I would take this off. And then that way it all fits properly into the ear canal. So there is that. Wear proper size ear covers on the earbuds according to the corresponding directions. To wear the retention cord, please fix one end of the retention cord to the ear tip stem. Install ear tips onto the ear tip stem and make sure that the ear tips are completely fixed onto the ear tip stem. Find your size. So again, they have a small, medium, and large that they want you to try to find. You're going to turn on the earbud. The earbuds will automatically turn on after they are taken out from the charging case. Turn on by hand. The earbud is turned off when you need to. When the earbud is turned off, you need to press and hold the button on the left and right ears for 3 seconds. To turn it on respectively, release the button when you hear the prompt says power on, and the earbud turns on. Okay. So my goal is to take this to the range and see how these perform. And if they perform well, then maybe this is something we'll keep. And if it doesn't perform well, it's probably going to be something I'll end up returning. But I'll let you guys know after that range trip. Actually, I'll probably take you guys to the range with me and let you guys at least see me test them out in person and see how that goes. All right, I'll see you guys at the range. All right, guys, we are in the range. I did get the Gloryfire headset on. So we're going to test that out for sound and see how I like it. But just in case, I did bring these to help mitigate sound. And if I like these, then these will continue to be my range day headphones. mainly because I want to shoot rifles too, and these tend to interfere sometimes with the rifle. But I'm gonna finish getting set up, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so right out the gate, I'll tell you that these work very well because she's shooting. Lady was shooting a couple bays down, and I can't hear anything, or I can't hear it no more than I would if I had my regular headphones on. So that is great. That is great. We continue to keep testing these out, see how they perform throughout the time here. All right. So as far as the Gloryfire are concerned, they are working beautifully. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let my wife use my other ones so that we can communicate a little bit better because they'll allow sound to come through. So I'm going to let her run these. All right. So yeah, so far these are working out great. These videos are going to kind of be all over the place. You're going to see splices and everything like that. But that's because I'm trying to get multiple taken care of. All right, guys, we're back. We are going to finish running out the rest of the ammo. From this video, what you've seen, obviously, like I said earlier, I just like to shoot multiple videos at a time when I'm here, just because maximize my content creation abilities. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the test on these. I'm going to run both the 380 ammo and the rest of the 9mm. I'll have about 11 rounds left of each to run, and give you guys my final thoughts on these back at the house once we're done, or some here and some at the house. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish out the 380 ammo. All right, we're back. I got the 380s loaded. Just gonna run. I ran these in a couple of different modes. So the mode I have it in now is the beta mode. So prior to that, I had the indoor and outdoor mode going. I will say, all the outside noise, all the hissing and everything I heard, completely gone. So that's good. I had it on the indoor mode so I can hear my wife and I talk. Worked out really well. So I'm going to see how this mode works out with these two sets of ammunition. All right. Just going to. Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear anything. Nothing different. Nothing ear piercing. Really smooth, actually. Really smooth. All right, got the prime loaded. Again, just going to run it real quick so I can hear the difference. The prime is actually louder than the SFT because it is a shorter barrel. Even though it's Compton ported, it is, well, and that's one of the reasons why it is much louder. So, but this will help give a good test. All right. Okay. Never had that happen before. It is loud, but it's not ear piercing loud. Like, and I'm in an indoor range. So if I was at an outdoor range, I don't think I'd hear anything at all. I gotta say, these are functioning beautifully. I did switch to the large tips from when you guys see me do the box opening, and then now I'm running these for the first time since then. Have my skepticisms, but I gotta say, these are running perfectly. All right, let's talk about it more back at the house. All right, guys, we are back, and just coming to give you my final thoughts on the Gloryfire headset. So, like, I don't know if I told you guys at the beginning. I don't remember if I told you guys at the beginning. These are the Bluetooth version of these headsets. They were the ones that were on sale. They are normally $199. I got these for $152. So take that with a grain of salt. They may not be that price when you go on Amazon. That's why I'm giving you what the full price normally would be. But as I said at the range, these work perfectly. The only real gripe I had was when I was taking them out on this ear, that large cushion got stuck in the ear. It could be something my fault. I may not have put it on correctly. I got it back on, no problem, but it blocked out all gun sound noise. I was standing there before we got started and loaded up. As I was loading, a lady came through before her class and took a couple shots at the range. And she asked, "Did I have my ear protection in?" I said, "Yeah, go right ahead." And she let off a few rounds, and it felt like I had my other headsets on. It felt just like that. No damaging, piercing sounds to the ear. I know what it's like to not have headsets on and hear the gunshot. I thought I was in the range one time by myself, and I had a phone call come in, so I took the headset off or moved the ear piece off to take the phone call, and that thing just pow, pow, pow. Someone was in a few bays down that I didn't see or didn't know they were there, and man, that rung in my ear. It was so loud. So I like these. I think these are a great buy if you have a gun enthusiast or you are a gun enthusiast and you're looking for something different. Check out these on Amazon. I'm gonna leave my Amazon code in the right down here, hopefully, and as well as since I can't put it in the description yet, YouTube, I'm going to put it in the comment section for my code. Now, you purchasing it doesn't give you a discount or it doesn't charge you anymore, but everything that you do, I get a little bit of that back and it helps support the channel. I need to start kind of recouping some of the money that I'm throwing into this channel. I just kind of had sat down and thought about all the money in the last 12 months that I've done. Now, obviously, some of it was before the channel started, but it all led up to the channel. And for me to continue to keep going in the rate I'm going to need that financial help. So if you are a sponsor or you're looking to do a sponsor deal with a very small creator who's up and coming in this area, please reach out to me. I will also try to put my email address in the description below as well. Then using my links helps out a ton. Also, if you are new to the channel, I'm asking you, if you are enjoying the content and you're getting some information out of this and you're thinking, you know what, this guy isn't half bad, subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications, and share this out to at least one other friend that may be interested in something like this. YouTube doesn't like this kind of content. They don't really promote it as well as they should. And so I need your help to kind of help my channel grow properly so that we can get to the right level of recouping some of the funds that would be needed to kind of continue to keep doing what I'm doing here. But it is your boy GDDG saying, stay safe, stay ready, stay prepared, and protect your ears at all costs. Until next time, peace.